Hey everyone, my name is Donnie Lowy from Wholesale USA Dresses.com. The next time you're in New York, you are welcome to visit my warehouse. Today I'd like to talk to you about what I believe is the most effective way to sell wholesale merchandise to stores. Now there are many ways to sell merchandise to stores. This is one of the ways that I found to be the most effective one. When I first started my wholesale business, I based my business on this strategy, on this approach. Now, I'm going to tell you ahead of time, it takes a lot of work, a lot of time, it's a lot of effort. Since then, I've developed other strategies, other marketing approaches, but this is definitely a great way to start out. So basically, what it entails is finding the stores that you want to sell to and go there in person with merchandise in hand to actually sell. Because I'll tell you what happens usually in the wholesale business. Wholesalers such as myself, they get very busy with their business. They either have a salesperson go out, or from their warehouse, they can't leave the warehouse because they have customers coming in, they have shipments coming in, so they'll pick up the phone, they'll make cold calls, they'll call stores, encourage them to come to their warehouse, encourage them to look at their website, but they don't usually go out to stores. First of all, it's not easy to go to stores. People don't like getting rejected. Not every store owner is going to be as friendly as you'd like them to be. But I can tell you one thing, that if you do go there in person, they get to meet you in person, they'll develop a higher level of trust than just getting a phone call, because you're going to see who they're dealing with. And also, they might not have the time to go to your warehouse. They might not have the time to go online and to shop from your website. But if you go to their store and you show them merchandise, and they're able to buy the merchandise right then you're going to have the opportunity to make a sale. Now, it's important to take the merchandise with you. First of all, you'll be able to see what you have for sale, but you might say, okay, let me just take samples. I would recommend actually taking cases of merchandise with you, or as much merchandise as you can. And I used to do that when I first started out. One of the first items I sold was socks, and I was going all over to different stores in Brooklyn. I was going to some stores in New Jersey, and I was showing them, the merchandise. I went to stores in Queens, and what would happen is the stores would look at the socks. Some stores, would be interested, some weren't, but the stores that were interested were able to buy the socks right then. If I didn't have the socks with me, I would have to first go back to my warehouse. Then I'd have to bring the socks back there. By the time I did that, maybe another wholesaler could have sold them socks. Maybe they decided to use their money and buy something else instead of the socks, and I could have lost the sale. But by having the socks right then, I was able to make a deal and selling the merchandise right then. So that's what I recommend to you. Go to stores in person. Now, I know it's not the most efficient way to do it, but if you're just starting out, or if you really want to, build good relationships, you need to get out there. You need to meet your customers. If your customers come in person to your warehouse, that's also a great way to build a relationship. I have many customers that come to my warehouse, and I've had customers that have shopped with me already for years. But if people don't know you, then I would recommend going to them until they start coming to your warehouse. And if you're a distributor who doesn't have a warehouse, then it's really important that you go to stores and introduce yourself in person to them. Alright, my website is wholesaleusadresses.com. Next time you're in New York, you're welcome to visit my warehouse. Thank you and have a great day.